Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Khatamun Nabiyyin, the seal of all the prophets. And there are two different views regarding this title of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One view is that the Prophet Muhammad, the Khatamun Nabiyyin, is the last prophet in terms of time. He is the last one to have come among the line of prophets sent by God, which started with Adam alayhi salam. And there will be no prophet ever to come in the future. No person bearing the title of prophet can ever come till the end of time. The other view is that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last law-bearing prophet. No prophet can now come with a new law, as the law contained in the Holy Quran is the last universal law meant for the whole of humanity for the rest of time. The word Khatam also has the idiomatic meaning of best. In this way, the phrase Khatamun Nabiyyin means that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the best of all prophets. It is important to note that the literal meaning of the word Khatam is seal. Based on this meaning, the phrase Khatamun Nabiyyin means that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the seal of the prophets. The work of his seal is to authenticate. As such, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the one who authenticates the truth of all prophets, past and future. No person can claim to be a prophet without the seal of authentication of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let us now objectively look at these two points of view and see which one really projects the greatest status of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The first point of view is that he is the last chronological prophet, or the last to come in time. But there is a problem here. While it is believed that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last prophet in the sense of time and place, it is conveniently forgotten that as per the belief of most Muslims, there is going to be another person with the title of prophet to come after the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is Prophet Isa bin Maryam alayhi salam. It is strangely asserted that Isa alayhi salam is precluded from being the last because he came earlier as well. To illustrate the matter in another way, if Ali enters a room and leaves, then Umar enters the room and leaves, then Ali re-enters the room and leaves, who was the last person in the room? Obviously, it was Ali who was the last person in the room. However, according to the reasoning given by those who adhere to this view, is that the last person was Umar. They simultaneously hold Umar and Ali to be the last person in the room, and this is an internal inconsistency or self-contradictory belief. Comparatively, those who hold the second point of view say that there are three meanings of the phrase Khatamun Nabiyyin, and they are as follows. Number one, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last law-bearing prophet, which means the Sharia or law brought by Prophet Muhammad is the final and most complete guidance for mankind until the end of time and will never be changed in any way. Number two, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the greatest of all the prophets, whether those prophets were born before him or after him, and no one can even think of attaining those ranks of perfection which Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam attained. Number three, all prophets, whether they are from before Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or from after him, they are all authenticated by his seal. The truth of those who came before Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was attested or affirmed by him, and the truth of anyone who comes after him is also attested by him. When these two views are seen side by side, it is obvious that the second view is the one which is truly consistent and upholds the sanctity and dignity of Prophet Muhammad as the greatest prophet and reformer the world has ever seen. Holding the first view that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is simply the last one to come does not hold any significance. Being last to come is not a place of honor.